my portfolio for the Life Fantastic brief. So the brief is basically they want to reduce packaging. So the light bulb company wants to reduce packaging, and they want to increase their products. So they wanted a new type of packaging that will, be reusable and serve a different purpose, not just for one product, but for many products they want to expand into. So the mood board I went with a mood board, different pictures that inspired me, that went into low fidelity model or idea generation, so sketching, and it was a case of feedback sketching. Then I developed a low fidelity prototype and modelling, and eventually that drove into putting that through Access FM and Choicebox and other design tools. So the user was the biggest thing, and it sets the foundation, the context for the problem. So think people I may know, people I don't know, not just myself. So during lockdown, a lot of people are in garages, they're doing bits and pieces, trying to keep themselves busy, no more like my household. I was aiming for someone working in maybe a day job or a hobby job in a workshop, garage. They need to keep this place clean. They hate mess. If they're struggling with messiness, they have to keep everything organised, not just from an organisation point of view, but also a safety point of view. You don't want stuff around the workshop that could cause hazards if, God forbid, you fall, or something that could go into your arm or your leg and make it a very, very miserable day for you. So the mood board was garages, workshops. It was then Petri dish bowls as well. I got a really nice thing of that. Storage, cleaners, tubs, all that kind of stuff. I've seen all this kind of stuff before, and it works well for different variations depending on the person. Some of the initial ideas, it was squared box. The idea was to have multiple products threaded into one product, or threaded into one type of packaging, which eliminated sizing. So you had to think of literally outside the box. So it was actually like the box. If you had a wider thing or even an awkward shape. So I came up with a cylinder shape, a rounded shape, and I developed that into ideas for a rounded cylinder packaging, but also have magnets for storage of nails, metal, screws, nuts, bolts, all that kind of stuff. So scamper I didn't need because I didn't feel like I was struggling. It wasn't reinvent the wheel, it was just adding on and making stuff more relevant to the problem, and putting a new different twist on it. So these are my sketching, my models. Basically my design was very basic cylindrical packaging, but also developed as a dish where you could put metals, nails, screws, all that kind of stuff into a dish, magnetized. It's safe, it's not going to move, and it is a lot safer for like a workshop, which will be using lights, a lot of lights, and a lot of high intensity lights that company might be targeting their market for. So the choice box, that was good. What was new, what was good for the brief, what was bad in terms of the brief. So in bad terms of the brief, magnet in the packaging, that's not going to be as environmentally friendly as just cardboard. However, for fitting the brief, it did fit an alternative purpose, and it did work with a lot of products. It wasn't new and special. It was a magnet in a box, in a packaging box. Like, no one really does that, and they're not so new and special. It's an existing tool already, but just not in packaging. Access FM, that was really good for evaluation. So it's aesthetics, cost, customer, environment, size, safety, function, material. I just ran through them very quickly. That was my peer feedback, bounced off a few different people's ideas. What was good things, bad things, what would I change? There were a few things I would change, like adding a theming aspect like gears or a gear teeth or something to it to add a bit more aesthetics around the cardboard. And yeah, that's what I think is the best. And I was using these as design skills. So you have these 7 different design skills, and that would kind of persuade me that it is as simple, it is the best, and that's my portfolio.